Okay, so have you ever like watched a movie and there's that one character you just know is gonna end up being the best friend
Mm-hmm.
and like never the one who actually like finds love or like goes on the big adventure?
Right.
They're just kind of there for like comic relief or to give the main character advice.
Yeah, yeah.
Ever feel like you're kind of stuck playing that role in your own life?
It's like we're all kind of aware of these storytelling tropes, and sometimes it feels like we fall into them without even realizing it.
Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today.
Okay,
We're taking a deep dive into Book Lovers by Emily Henry.
cool.
Now, this isn't just any romance
Right.
novel.
That.
It's gotten amazing reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Like Emma Straub called it the perfect balance between steamy and sweet.
Wow.
And Victoria Schwab said Henry's writing is pure delight with a wry, self-aware sense of humor.
So we're talking a romance novel with some real depth to it.
Exactly.
Sounds fun.
And the main character, Nora Stevens, she's a total city person.
Okay.
Like imagine her, morning Peloton sessions.
Mhm.
Right.
Beach screensaver on her computer that she probably never even looks at.
Uh-huh. I know the type.
Total girl boss energy.
Yeah.
But when it comes to love, she feels like she's always the other one.
What?
The other one, not the one who gets the grand romantic gesture.
Ah. So she's successful in her career, but feels like something's missing in her personal life.
Exactly. So in this deep dive, we're going to unpack what's going on with Nora.
All right.
Like what makes her feel this way.
Got it.
We'll look at her relationships
Right.
and see if we can spot those early signs that things might be about to change for her.
So it's kind of like a crash course in understanding Nora's character and the big themes of the book.
You got it.
Cool.
All right, so let's start with Nora's love life.
Okay.
Right off the bat, it's like she's starring in one of those classic rom-com breakup scenes.
Ooh. Yeah, the ones that make you cringe a little.
Her boyfriend Grant dumps her.
Ouch.
And not just like a regular breakup. He's leaving his amazing job, his amazing apartment to move to Texas.
Oh, all the way to Texas. For another woman.
For another woman, huh? Must have been serious.
Right. And guess what her big claim to fame is?
I don't know it.
She's the daughter of the couple who owned the hotel.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So he left everything for basically a hotel heiress.
Yep. And get this.
Right.
Grant actually says to Nora, there's more important things in life than money and a fancy career.
Oh, the irony.
Oh, no, right?
No.
Especially since he's the son of a billionaire hotel mogul.
Oh, come on, seriously.
I'm not kidding. The book even mentions something about gold leaf toilet paper in his family's bathroom.
Wow, okay, so maybe his idea of what's important in life is a little skewed.
Just a little.
Okay, but how does Nora handle all of this?
Oh, she's totally unfazed.
Really?
She's like, of course I don't. I've worked hard to build a life that's my own.
Like spirit.
And then she says this line that I absolutely love.
What is it?
My mattress is objectively better.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's pretty great.
Turns out she spent like a year researching mattresses before buying one.
Wow, so she's definitely a planner.
Big time. But it's interesting, right?
Yeah, it's like maybe she finds comfort in those practical things.
Yeah, like maybe focusing on the perfect mattress is easier than dealing with the ups and downs of relationships.
It could be a way to protect herself from getting hurt.
Right, because this whole breakup just feeds into this feeling she has.
This feeling of,
Like she's trapped in this predictable story.
oh, I see what you mean.
She literally thinks I'm the city person, not the one who meets the hot farmer. The other one, the uptight manicured literary agent. I'm the one who gets dumped.
So she's very aware of the role she's playing in this whole romantic narrative.
And she doesn't seem too happy about it.
Well, who would be?
Okay, so let's move on to Nora's work life.
Okay.
She has this kind of tense dynamic with an editor named Charlie Lastra.
Uh-huh.
Now, Charlie, he's the kind of guy who can spot a bestseller a mile away.
Oh, so he's like a tastemaker in the publishing world.
Exactly. He picks winners, and he's not exactly thrilled about a book Nora's trying to get him to publish.
What's the book about?
It's called Once in a Lifetime. Total small-town romance set in this idyllic place called Sunshine Falls.
Sounds cute.
Right, but Charlie's not buying it.
What do you mean?
Well, he's super skeptical about this whole charming small-town thing.
Uh-huh.
He straight up says, it might exist, but I'm telling you, Dusty Fielding has never been there.
Dusty Fielding is the author.
Yep, he thinks the whole setting is fake.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was like this battle between Nora, who believes in the book, maybe even sees something of herself in it.
Yeah, like maybe she secretly wishes she could escape to a place like Sunshine Falls.
Maybe. And then there's Charlie, who's all about what sells, what's realistic.
That tension between idealism and cynicism is so common in creative industries.
It's like a constant push and pull.
Totally. All right, so we've got Nora's rocky love life, her challenging work life. What about her
What?
family?
We get a really sweet glimpse into that with her sister Libby.
Uh-huh.
They have this amazing bond.
That's great.
They visit this bookstore called Freeman Books in the West Village.
Okay.
And it's not just any bookstore, it's like their special place.
Oh, how so?
They used to live above it with their mom.
Oh, that's lovely.
Filled with memories, singing Supreme songs, watching Katharine Hepburn movies.
Sounds like a dream.
It's their sanctuary, even though the book mentions their lives were torn in half there 12 years ago.
Torn in half? That sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, it hints at some kind of shared trauma in their past.
Makes you wonder what happened.
Definitely. But despite that, Libby is head over heels in love with Once in a Lifetime.
No way the same book Nora's trying to get published.
Yep, the one Charlie's not so sure about.
Wow, what a coincidence.
It's a huge hit, like 1 million copies sold the book of the year. Everyone's raving about it.
Huh. So maybe Charlie's wrong about this one.
Maybe, but Nora, being the amazing sister that she is,
Yeah.
she notices Libby's not doing so great.
What do you mean?
Like, she's exhausted. She looks run down.
Oh, no.
Nora even has this thought, sad, droopy mom.
Oof. Yeah, that's not good.
And of course, Nora wants to fix it.
Classic Nora.
She's also worried about their finances.
So Livy's married.
Yeah, to a guy named Brendan.
Brendan. Okay.
And Nora's worried they're struggling a bit.
Makes sense.
So what does she do?
What?
She suggests a trip
A trip where?
to Sunshine Falls.
No way, the town from the book.
The one and only?
That's amazing.
Nora figures it'll be a good escape for Libby.
Yeah, like a chance to relax and recharge.
Exactly, and maybe bring back her carefree baby sister.
Oh, that's so sweet of her.
Of course, Libby's over the moon.
I bet.
She's even made a small-town romance novel experience list.
Wait, what?
I know, right? It's basically a bucket list for achieving peak romance.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I know, and one of the items is wear a flannel shirt.
Uh-huh, of course.
Nora's like, I don't even own a flannel shirt.
That's so funny.
Libby also has some thoughts about Nora's dating life.
Oh, really? Like what?
She thinks Nora dates like she's shopping for cars.
Shopping for cars.
Yeah, like always going for the same reliable model.
Oh, so she's stuck in a rut.
Basically, and Libby's hoping this trip to Sunshine Falls will push Nora out of her comfort zone.
Yeah, like maybe she'll find a totally unexpected love story.
Exactly.
That's a classic romance trope.
It is, and their journey to Sunshine Falls is a whole other story.
Oh, what happened?
So they get in this taxi,
Okay.
and the driver looks like Santa Claus.
Uh-huh, no way.
But he drives like a maniac.
Oh,
Libby's terrified for her baby.
I can imagine.
And when they finally arrive at their destination, Good's Lily Cottage, the driver asks, "Why else would you come here?"
That's an odd question.
Like it's not exactly a tourist hotspot.
So why are they there?
Good question. And the cottage isn't quite the charming getaway you'd expect. They get dropped off at a dead end, and the path to the cottage is described as wooden slats cut a path into the grassy hillside like a series of small retaining walls.
That sounds a little creepy.
Right, like not the cozy welcome you'd hope for.
Definitely not. And what about Nora? Does she embrace this small town vibe?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, the first thing she does is check her work emails.
Of course she does.
Meanwhile, Libby's already passed out with her copy of Once in a Lifetime.
Oh, so she's fully immersed in the Sunshine Falls fantasy.
Totally. And can you guess what else Nora discovers?
Zap.
The Wi-Fi is terrible.
Oh,
She's stuck using her phone's hotspot.
that's rough.
And when they get hungry, guess what their only option is?
What?
Pizza delivery.
Uh-huh. Seriously.
I'm not kidding.
That's a far cry from her New York City life.
Right, but here's the thing.
What?
Despite all of that, despite missing her city life, Nora's actually kind of charmed by Sunshine Falls.
Wow, really? So maybe there's hope for her yet?
Maybe, and then she spots this coffee shop called Mug Plus Shot.
Okay.
And that's like, she sees it as a sign of life in this quiet little town.
I get it, like a beacon of civilization.
Exactly, and guess who she runs into there?
Who?
A gorgeous man in a flannel shirt.
No way. Are you serious?
Yep.
You can't make this stuff up.
I know, right? It's like the universe is playing with her.
Totally.
So here's where we are.
Okay.
Nora, she's this super independent woman, defined by her career, but feeling like she's always on the sidelines when it comes to love.
The perpetual other one.
Exactly, and now she's in Sunshine Falls,
The land of romance tropes.
where she's just met a handsome stranger.
Who's wearing a flannel shirt, no less.
It's almost too perfect.
So the question is, will Nora let go of her city girl persona and embrace the possibility of a real-life fairy tale?
Or will she stick to her comfort zone and miss out on a chance at something special?
It's like a battle between her head and her heart.
And that's something I think we can all relate to.
Definitely.
So what about you?
What about me?
Have you ever felt like you were stuck playing a certain role in your own life?
That's a good question.
Like maybe you're always the responsible one or the funny one or the one who always puts others first.
Yeah, I think we all have those labels we put on ourselves,
And sometimes those labels can hold us back from experiencing new things.
or from becoming who we truly want to be,
Exactly. So maybe it's time to question those roles we play
to challenge the stories we tell ourselves.
and see what happens when we step outside our comfort zones.
Because you never know what kind of adventure might be waiting for you.
And who knows, maybe you'll even find your own happily ever after.
In a flannel shirt.
Maybe.
So what happens next in the book?
Oh, you'll have to read it to find out.
All right, I'm in.
But trust me, there are plenty more twists and turns in store for Nora.
I bet.
And that gorgeous man in the flannel shirt.
Oh, yeah, him.
Well, let's just say he's not just a pretty face.
Ooh, this is getting good.
So if you're looking for a fun read that'll make you think about the roles you play in your own life,
Yeah,
definitely check out Book Lovers.
I'm adding it to my list.
And until next time, happy reading.
See ya. Bye.